Let's go see what's ready to harvest and make a quick backyard garden to table dinner that my whole family will love in less than 30 minutes. You can see here that my garden is finally starting to produce. It has been a slow garden season due to a little bit of a chilly spring, but I finally have gorgeous crops coming in. Really healthy peppers, incredible herbs. The beans are so prolific. We're eating beans every day, and I am so excited to be able to come out to my garden and make fresh dinners every day. This is my absolute favorite pepper. I grow it every year. It's a must grow for me. This purple bell pepper is just so sweet, and the color is incredibly vibrant. It turns into a yellow pepper when it's a little bit more mature, and I love them both equally, as the purple and the yellow. It is so fun for my whole family to eat, and my daughter just loves to play with them and look at them. When she spots them, she immediately goes for these purple peppers. So I'm definitely going to harvest one of those, but save a couple more on the vine there. My banana peppers are so prolific. I must have 20 or 30 banana peppers on this one single plant, and you can see that they're like the size almost of my forearm. So I'm going to take a couple of those, honestly, because I'm trying to use those up. Those are a great bulk pepper because they're just a little bit sweet and spicy. Definitely going for some herbs here in my herb garden. This is easier said than done to do while I'm holding a camera, but these are my green onions, my scallions. I'm going to pick some of those. And I also have some Thai basil that I've had my eye on that I'm going to pick as well to throw in there. And my beans, oh my goodness, I think I planted a few too many green bean plants. And I say green beans, but I grow the trilogy variety from Johnny's. I grow purple, green, and yellow green beans. And so those have been going crazy. I can't forget about these purple malata peppers. I am so excited about these because they are really spicy, and again with that vibrant purple color, so I had to throw a couple of those in my basket. But here's my herb garden, and I have made it my mission this year to cook with more herbs because I always grow them and I have them at such easy access, and sometimes I forget that they're there. So I picked some Thai basil, which is a new one to me this year, and I'm going to throw that in. I'm kind of thinking a stir fry. I was thinking about maybe fajitas, but we have a lot of beans. So I'm thinking more of a stir fry mix. I marinated some beef that I had frozen in the freezer that I've also been trying to use up. Flank steak works really great for this, but you could easily do chicken, beef, tofu, keep it veg, whatever protein or extra veg you have to bulk it up is perfect for a stir fry. So I'm just chopping up those banana peppers. Again, those do have a little bit of spice to them, but I grow sweet banana peppers, so they're mostly sweet, which makes them really perfect to kind of bulk fill up a stir fry or fajitas. And I'm going to show you guys the inside of this purple bell pepper because I think it's really interesting. The outside is purple, but the inside is this kind of white, light green, and it's really sweet. It tastes kind of like a yellow bell pepper in that it's not quite as sharp or raw tasting as a green bell pepper. Definitely has a little more depth to it. These are my spicy peppers, my purple buona malata from Baker's Creek. Love Baker's Creek, my all-time favorite seed company, and my serrano. You do have to be a little bit careful with the spice level on these. I like it really spicy, so I'm not super careful to pick out the seeds. I like a little bit of seeds in there, but if you are a spice hesitant person, definitely de-seed those. These are my green beans. My green beans are kind of something that I love to hate every garden season because I feel like every day when I grow out to my garden, I have 20 to 30 more green beans that are ripe and almost too plump. It's really crazy how they go from tiny little green beans to almost too plump, where the pods are fat and they start to get a little bit tough. So I try to go out there and pick them every day. As soon as they look big enough to pick, that's when they're the most tender and the best to pick. My onions in my garden aren't quite ready yet, so I just bulked that in. I had that laying around the house. I'm making a quick soy sauce, sauce, I guess, for this. I'm kind of using whatever I have on hand because this is supposed to be just a quick weeknight meal for us. So I put some beef broth, had an open carton out from some soup earlier in this week, some soy sauce, a little bit of honey, some ground ginger and a couple other pepper spices, and that is some cornstarch and some cold water that I'm going to mix up. That is a great way to thicken your sauce because, as you can see, it's a pretty thin sauce and I really want it to thicken up a little bit. So mixing in that cornstarch is really going to help really give the sauce some bulk and heaviness. This is my flank steak. Like I said, I just used whatever I had up in the freezer because I'm trying to cook through my freezer before the end of August hits, when I try to freeze all of my extra produce. So I just cut that flank steak against the grain so it was nice and tender. Put it in a marinade for a little while. Chopped up those herbs, those green onions and Thai basil that I had. And I'm just going to throw it right on my Blackstone. If you don't have a Blackstone, you can totally do any kind of nonstick pan, wok. But we got a Blackstone this year. Actually won it at my work Christmas party, which was so lucky because my husband and I have had our eye on a Blackstone for years, but we just hadn't bitten the bullet yet. We said we don't really need it, even though we want it. And so to win that Blackstone was so exciting. So this is the first summer season that we're really using it. So I'm trying to cook as much as I can. Again, this is a really quick, easy weeknight meal for us. So we're just chopping up some veggies. I put some vegetable oil on the Blackstone. I'm giving those a little bit of color and softening them a little bit. And then on the other side, I'm cooking the meat. I added that sauce that I made. And I'm letting it thick up, as well as a bag of rice noodles that I had in the pantry. You can use any kind of noodles, rice, or just keep it just plain with veg or veg and protein. This is right where I cook. This is my little deck garden. I have raised beds below, but I love my deck garden. It's all containers. It's the earth boxes, which is the container garden system that I swear by. My produce thrives in earth boxes, and it couldn't be easier. And it's really nice because they have water reservoir in them and you don't have to water them every single day. And that's my quick and easy weeknight stir fry with mostly vegetables from my garden. My daughter and I are enjoying that out on the deck in the garden. Bon appetit. I'd love to see what you make.